It's the OU Football Preview Show. Sponsored by McIntyre Law Firm, Hal Smith Restaurant Group, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, Laser Light Skincare Center, Natural Native CBD Products, Cocina de Mino, and Orthodontics Exclusively. Now here's your host, Rick Heath.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Al Eschbach. And Al, we're back at one of our new places that we come to, Matty McMillan's Irish Pub, 150th North Penn. Great place. Got great Irish beers. We have an Irish beer here. No, these are props, Al. These are props now.
Yeah, it's not going to be a prop much longer.
Anyway, Matty McMillan's Irish Pub. Matt McMillan, Bob Soup's longtime assistant, now has opened this up. It's a Hal Smith Restaurant Group concept, and it's a lot of fun, as you can tell from the
And
people
it's
behind
an original Irish pub. The food is corned beef, cabbage. This is Irish pub.
It's Irish pub food with good Irish beers. I mean, how can you beat that?
Yeah, it's as good as it gets.
It is great. But speaking of great, we got a great potential game coming up, OU Texas.
Well, OU's a 9-point favorite, so they're the better team now. But Texas played them well this year. You watch the two teams, Oklahoma's better. Doesn't mean they win the game, but they are not like the old days when teams were even. OU's a better team. If they come to play, they should win. But we've seen the last few years they've been the better team.
But they had the struggle. The last three games have been decided by 5 or less points.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they let Texas come back on them last year.
Yes, and made it a lot more
But it's
close.
great. Both teams are ranked. Got game day going to be there and everything.
Tickets are hard to come by.
Absolutely.
So that's the good news. The excitement's back in the matchup. You know, and it's good for the Big 12. The Big 12 needs Texas to do well.
Right.
Now, the OU coaches don't want Texas to do well.
No.
And the OU fans don't want Texas to do well.
Texas, if they win, they can say they're back. If they lose, no.
Well, like Barry Trammell this week said, Texas is only part way back.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
And that's how it needs to be if you're an OU fan. Hey, if you're looking for tickets to the OU Texas game, Oklahoma Tickets is where you need to go. OklahomaTickets.com. You can go online and find them, or you can give them a call at 364-7500 and get OU Texas tickets, the best selection available for this week. OU Texas tickets, OklahomaTickets.com, or if you need concert tickets, Thunder tickets, or the rest of the year for OU, go to OklahomaTickets.com or give them a call, 364-7500. We'll be right back from Matty McMillan's Irish Pub right after this. Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge. Got 4 great locations in the metro area. If you need CBD products at the top quality that you can find, Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge. There's 4 locations available. 19th Street and Moore, in Automobile Alley, downtown Oklahoma City, and Edmond and Midwest City. So if you're looking for quality CBD products, Prodigy is where you need to go. They also have a Vapor Lounge in each of their locations. So Vapor Lounge products and the highest quality CBD products available at Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge, 4 locations in the metro area.
Are you ready for some football? Football season has started at O'Connell's, and we've got all the games. For almost 50 years, O'Connell's in Norman has been your college game day headquarters, and now will be your official NFL watch party location. With our large screen TVs everywhere, you'll never miss a second of the action. Catch all the games with our great wings, burgers, homemade onion rings, and your favorite frosty brew. O'Connell's on Campus Corner is your total watch party headquarters. O'Connell's in Norman, it's where the action begins.
Matty McMillan's Irish Pub, now open at 150th and Penn, featuring traditional Irish favorites with a modern twist. Matty's is a pub-inspired eatery, features nearly 30 Irish and American whiskeys and scotches, as well as beers, cocktails like the Guinness Float, ice cream and Guinness, or Eden's Apple, hard cider and Guinness. Matty McMillan's hosts Kegs and Eggs brunch every Saturday and Sunday, and is sure to be the perfect hangover cure. The brunch features omelet bar, Bloody Mary station, along with $2 mimosas and $13 mimosas carafes. Grab your friends and hang out at Marty McMillan's on 150th and North Penn. And welcome back. Rick Heath, Al Ishback from Matty McMillan's Irish Pub, 150th and North Penn. It's a great new spot. It's a Hal Smith restaurant concept. Matt McMillan, OU former director of football operations, I started to say baseball, football operations for Bob Stoops, has now left OU and has opened up this wonderful Irish pub, great pub food.
Absolutely, yeah. It is original. Everything from the people, the servers that wear, and the decorations, the beer.
Yeah, the Irish beer. They also have 30 varieties of Irish whiskey available. So that's an unusual twist. That's why you know it's authentic when you've got Irish beers and Irish whiskeys. Plus
No
the
doubt.
Irish pub food.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, speaking of authentic, it's going to be an authentic matchup because, as you mentioned earlier, Texas comes into this OU-Texas game with the best defense OU will see maybe this year until playoffs. Whoever gets to the playoffs.
They are a good defensive team. I've watched them, and they are a good defensive team. Now, I don't know if they face a good offense yet, so that's another thing. So, but
it's strength on strength because OU's strength is their offense. Texas's strength is their defense.
That's why I like Oklahoma, because I did see Maryland just roll up and down on Texas.
Yeah. Now,
So-
that's one of those games you just look at and you puzzle over. Texas definitely has better talent than Maryland, but they didn't show it that first game.
Well, Tulsa didn't show it either. They
I know.
beat Tulsa by a touchdown.
And Tulsa-
last week against Kansas State, fourth quarter, Kansas State has a chance to beat them.
Yeah.
So while we can say all we want about this Texas team, they haven't done. They beat USC and they beat an average TCU team at home.
And the thing about it is that makes it so puzzling is they always bring their A game to OU game. Now OU doesn't always bring their game to Texas.
I think one of the reasons why I think in Bob Stoops and Lesko, you said this is why I get to fight it, but the players watch film. They watch TCU crush Texas. They watch all these teams the past year crushing. They go, this coach you say they're good. I'm watching. They stink. At least this year they come in ranked in the top 20. So
They should have OU's attention.
They should have OU's attention.
Because the last time Bob Stoops took a team down to Dallas, they were heavily favored. Texas had gotten beat the week before by TCU, 43-7, and that's why Texas came out and won that game.
And last year Texas had got beat by Maryland at home.
Yeah.
They got beat by USC. They weren't any good. So.
And then yet OU had to hold on to win that game.
So players know. They look at film, but they got attention. Texas is in the top 20, so they'll show them come to that TCU game, USC, they'll play and go, okay, we got to play well to beat them.
Well, and the thing about it is they if you can't get fired up for this game, what game can you
And
get
that's why
fired
Bob
up?
was frustrated, because the players weren't getting fired up.
And that's one thing that, back when you were covering OU Texas on a consistent basis in the 70s and 80s, most of the players from Oklahoma were from Oklahoma and Texas, and they had a healthy respect for that
You
rivalry.
don't have now. They go to camps during the thing, recruiting them, and they all become friends now.
Yeah,
So
and
it's not a rivalry hate anymore. I don't see it.
Yeah, and it's not that way across,
It's like
across college football.
I hate everything about a burnt orange.
Makes me puke.
Yeah,
That's what
makes
he
me puke.
Bosworth was one of a kind, though, and that was one of the. He was quotable, and he was the one that
But
gave life
although
to that.
you heard the players hated Texas,
Yeah.
and Texas hated Oklahoma, I just don't think there's that.
There's not, and not in college football anymore. Because, like
No.
you say, they go to all the camps
Yeah,
together.
get to know
they,
each
they
other.
play 7-on-7 against each other all summer. They're raised up in the areas around there that, and so it's not that. And I don't, it's certainly that much on the fan side. They still have that dislike back and forth,
but not
it's
as much
on
as
the
it used to
field.
be. Like downtown thing, and
Yeah.
the fans attacking each other. You don't see that anymore either.
Well, and that's not a bad thing, maybe, but
No, I thought it was a good thing. That's me.
but that's just you.
That's me.
The rest of the world, not so much, but Al, yeah, I'd like to see a little hate.
I like it.
But, the strength on strength, Kyler Murray is the strength of OU. He's playing at such a high level, and Texas's defense, one of their strengths is their defensive secondary.
But they haven't faced the quarter. Have they faced anybody can throw the ball?
No, they don't have anybody they've not
But
faced
they are
anybody.
good. They're a good team. I think they are a very good defensive team. But they haven't faced a Kyler Murray, who
Yeah.
is I like what Cale Gundy said in the press conference. They asked him, well, is he an NFL quarterback? He goes, yes, 100% he is.
Yeah, he has that ability. And, and that's the one thing about Kyler Murray. He has the ability to throw the ball, but he also has a ability to scramble and run up the field better than anybody.
He's a smaller version of Vince Young is what he is.
And he can make things, when his play breaks down, he can make
And that's
yards.
what Vince Young, how many times did you see Vince Young do
and
it?
I think that's going to be the difference maker on this Saturday. Hey, let me tell you about Auto Accessories Unlimited. Auto Accessories Unlimited is Oklahoma's premier restyling shop. They do it all. Lift kits, wheel and tire packages, lowering kits, spray-in bed liners, window tinting, hitches, remote starts with the cold weather coming up soon, DVD players, you name it. Automotive Accessories Unlimited on Indian Hills Road and I-35 in Norman. So if you're looking to update your truck or your vehicle, Auto Accessories Unlimited in Norman is a place to go. Auto Accessories Unlimited. We'll be right back with Dr. Michael Padilla right after this. Prodigy CBD products and Vapor Lounge. Got 4 great locations in the metro area. If you need CBD products at the top quality that you can find, Prodigy CBD products and Vapor Lounge. There's 4 locations available. 19th Street and Moore, in Automobile Alley, downtown Oklahoma City, and Edmond and Midwest City. So if you're looking for quality CBD products, Prodigy is where you need to go. They also have a Vapor Lounge in each of their locations. So Vapor Lounge products and the highest quality CBD products available at Prodigy CBD products and Vapor Lounge, 4 locations in the metro area.
Are you ready for some football? Football season has started at O'Connell's, and we've got all the games. For almost 50 years, O'Connell's in Norman has been your college game day headquarters, and now will be your official NFL watch party location. With our large screen TVs everywhere, you'll never miss a second of the action. Catch all the games with our great wings, burgers, homemade onion rings, and your favorite frosty brew. O'Connell's on Campus Corner is your total watch party headquarters. O'Connell's in Norman, it's where the action begins.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Matty McMillan's Irish Pub, now open at 150th and Penn, featuring traditional Irish favorites with a modern twist. Matty's is a pub-inspired eatery, features nearly 30 Irish and American whiskeys and scotches, as well as beers, cocktails like the Guinness Float, ice cream and Guinness, or Eden's Apple, hard cider and Guinness. Matty McMillan's hosts Kegs and Eggs brunch every Saturday and Sunday, and is sure to be the perfect hangover cure. The brunch features omelet bar, Bloody Mary station, along with $2 mimosas and $13 mimosas carafes. Grab your friends and hang out at Marty McMillan's on 150th and North Penn. All right, coming up next on the OU Football Preview Show, Dr. Michael Padilla of the Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center in Norman. But before he comes on, let me tell you about a wonderful contest we're doing in conjunction with the Hal Smith Restaurant Groups. It's a $50 gift certificate for the best tweet at Rick Heath 10 after or during the game OU Texas. Okay, OU Texas coming up. The best tweet gets $50 gift certificate from the Hal Smith Restaurant Group. That includes Louis, The Garage, Mahogany Grill, Hefner Grill, all of those famous Charleston locations. Also, all that is available with the best tweet. So tweet us at Rick Heath 10 during the game or after the game, and you could win a $50 gift certificate from the Hal Smith Restaurant Group. Now, coming up next, Dr. Michael Padilla. And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show. Joining us now, like he does each week, Dr. Michael Padilla of Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center here in Norman, a Stanford graduate. And Dr. Padilla, thanks, number one, for being on again.
Happy to be here.
Number two, what happened to your Stanford team? They were playing Notre Dame. OU needed Notre Dame to get kicked out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough. Notre Dame's a good team, and Stanford I think they met their match last week, so it's a tough loss, but I mean that's sports.
Yeah, and Notre Dame's good, and they're
Yeah, they are
playing
good.
at Notre Dame, and
Yeah.
and Stanford team's been moving around. They played at Oregon, at Notre Dame. That's quite a bit of,
Yeah, a lot of
movement.
a lot of travel, definitely changing time zones, not sleeping in your own bed, all that adds up. So.
it caught up
Yeah,
with them.
yeah.
Speaking of getting caught up with them, Grant Calcaterra, tight end for OU, goes down on a seam route. Kyler Murray hits him in the end zone. Great catch. Comes down on his shoulder. Comes up with the ball. Everything's okay. Raises his arms up. Goes back. Before you know it, they're taking him to the locker room to find out what happened to his shoulder. Now, let's talk a little bit about degrees of separation. The good news for Calcaterra, I think, is he came back and played a few snaps the second half. But he's listed as doubtful for the Texas game.
Yeah, so my understanding is that it's an AC separation or sprain. AC stands for acromioclavicular, so that basically is the joint, the small joint in your shoulder that connects. It's right here.
Okay.
It connects basically your shoulder blade.
Right.
The acromion is part of your shoulder blade to your collarbone or your clavicle, which is basically the strut that connects your upper extremity to the rest of your body. So there are 6 degrees of AC joint separations. Grade 1 is the sprain. You have some pain, but there's no architectural deformity or there's no tearing really. It's just, you kind of stretch things out a little bit or injure the capsule. Grade 2, you start to tear some of the capsule and ligaments, so you kind of start to see some shifting of that joint. Grade 3, you completely tear the ligament, that kind of the CC ligament, which connects which helps connect the collarbone and keeps it down. So that's also part of the injury. CC ligament stands
But
for
those are the
corbicularis.
more serious.
Those are the more serious. Yeah, grade 4, 5, and 6. 4 is when you basically the clavicle, everything tears and the clavicle shifts behind the acromion or the shoulder blade. Grade 5 is you tear some muscle too or some of the fascia, which allows it to separate even further. And grade 6, which is very, very rare, is when the collarbone shifts inferior to the shoulder blade. So 4, 5, and 6 are operative. 1 and 2 are non-operative. Sling, symptomatic treatment, therapy. Grade 3 is kind of a gray zone. And you can operate it in high-level athletes or throwers, but typically we try a period of non-operative treatment first. I will say though that if it is a fact of grade, an AC separation, depending on the grade, there's a high incidence of labral tears, about 25% sometimes, and according to some studies. Where you injure that joint and those ligaments that connect that joint and keep it down, but you can also tear the labrum. And actually, if I'm operating on a AC joint separation or reconstructing a CC ligament, then I'm always scoping the shoulder first because every time I do it, I see some type of
Diagnosis. So, I mean, what's the diagnosis on it? I mean, you go in, take a look, range of motion, you X-ray. What is it?
Great question. So you diagnose the grade based on X-rays.
Okay.
So you get X-rays and you look at the joint and you want to compare it to the other side, and you want to see if there's any step off or any separation between that shoulder blade and the clavicle.
So obviously they didn't think there was a whole lot of damage. They let him come back in the game.
Probably
But
didn't
now-
see any deformity, yeah.
Yeah, so now it's listed as doubtful. Now that may be playing games with Texas, but when they came back in, at least he played a few snaps and he looked like he was okay, but probably some soreness, and that's why they took him out as a precautionary measure.
Yeah, those injuries can hurt quite a bit, so it might be listed as doubtful based on symptoms, but if they don't see a huge step off, you may not see a reason to get an X-ray. So my guess is that if he does have a sprain there, it's a grade 1 or grade 2.
But the thing about it is, this could hurt. Going
Absolutely.
up
Absolutely.
that's how he made his catches. And the reason why he's so needed is because Texas is going to pay attention to CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown on the outside, and that seam route up the middle is going to be right there for Calcaterra, and he needs to be able to get his arms above his head for those catches.
Yeah.
So that's why this is so important for the question for OU at Texas. Now, hey, I want to thank you for coming in. Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center here in Norman, one of 10 locations throughout the Oklahoma City area. Oklahoma area, excuse me. Other clinics are Moore, Prague, Purcell, Holdenville, Seminole, Duncan, Ada, Midwest City, Weatherford, Pauls Valley. High school guys, if they get hurt, They need to come here, get checked out, find out what's wrong, make sure they can get back in the game the right way.
That's right.
At Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center and Dr. Michael Padilla. Dr. Padilla, thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
All right. And we'll be back with more on the OU Football Preview Show after this. Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge. Got 4 great locations in the metro area. If you need CBD products at the top quality that you can find, Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge. There's 4 locations available. 19th Street and Moore, in Automobile Alley, downtown Oklahoma City, and Edmond and Midwest City. So if you're looking for quality CBD products, Prodigy is where you need to go. They also have a Vapor Lounge in each of their locations. So Vapor Lounge products and the highest quality CBD products available at Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge, 4 locations in the metro area.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
And let me tell you about a new sponsor that we have here at the OU Football Preview Show, and that is Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center with over 10 locations throughout the state. Locations in Moore, Prague, Purcell, Holdenville, Seminole, Durant, Ada, Midwest City, Weatherford, Pauls Valley, and Norman. And they have 6 orthopedic surgeons and 1 podiatrist. They have in-house physical therapy and one of the largest open MRIs in the state. So if you're needing work with orthopedics, then you need to call Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center in Norman and find out the nearest location to you and let one of their expert orthopedic surgeons take care of your problem the right way the first time. That's Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center, 10 locations throughout the state, including in Norman. And that was Dr. Michael Padilla of Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center in Norman. I want to thank him for being on and being our medical expert on orthopedics. I also want to tell you about a contest we have with the Hal Smith Restaurant Group, and that is about the best text we receive during the game or after the game. If you will text us at Rick Heath 10 and give us the best text, you will win a $50 gift certificate to a Hal Smith Restaurant Group. That includes Charleston's, Red Rock Grill, all the other fine Hal Smith Restaurant Group, including Maddie McMillan's Irish Pub here. You win $50 for the best tweet. All you have to do is tweet us at Rick Heath 10, and that best tweet will win you a $50 gift certificate. Also, Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge, the best CBD products in the metro, and your favorite vaping supplies. Go to Prodigy Lounge, 4 locations, one on 19th Street in Moore, one on Automobile Alley, one in Midwest City, and one in Edmond. That's Prodigy CBD Products and Vapor Lounge for all your needs for CBD products or vaping supplies. That's Prodigy CBD Products. Also, Cocina Domino, one of the best Mexican food since 1983 in Oklahoma City area. If you haven't been to Cocina Domino's in a while, go back. You'll remember why you always enjoyed Cocina Domino Mexican food. Also, the Trails Golf Club in Norman. Trails Golf Club, a great place to play for the fall, for next spring, all that for your family and for you. Trails Golf Club in Norman. Championship course, great family facilities. Give them a call at 364-3790 and ask about membership specials. If you have kids and need braces, Dr. Tim Shannon and Dr. Mark Revels of Orthodontics exclusively is where you need to go. They'll put a smile on your child's life, on your child for life. Give them a call at 321-2735. And also the Hal Smith Restaurant Group with 3 great new concepts. Maddie's Irish Pub here, you got Neighborhood Jams, and you got the Winston on Main Street in Norman. All great new products and new concepts. Go by and try them. You'll enjoy them also. Now, we were talking about strength on strength, and we're talking about OU's offense against Texas defense. Let's go on the opposite side. Let's talk about OU's defense against Texas's offense. Texas hadn't been able to run the ball very well.
No, the key is containing Ehlinger. I mean, he's improved this year. He's not turning the ball over. I think he's a good quarterback, and they got a couple of really good big wide receivers. I don't think the tailback's going to be able to run the ball. I don't think Oklahoma's tailback should have success running the ball. But so they have to control him. The problem that the defense had, I thought the last couple of games, they're letting teams convert on third and long. You can't let that happen.
That, to me, that's the key to the game. OU's got to get off the field and keep them from having those sustained drives.
Because the thing is, 9 touchdowns last week by OU, less than 3 minutes, so the defense hits up. All of a sudden, hey guys, you're back out here, and we just scored.
Yeah, well, they scored in a minute 26. I mean, all of a sudden, after having a 7-minute drive, they got to get back out there, and they don't even have a chance to catch their breath. So, if that happens Saturday, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Yeah, it's so they got to make some stops because. Again, it's great the offense is scoring, but if you're a defense coordinator, you go, don't score so fast, don't score so fast, don't score so fast.
Yeah.
Because the defense got to get out there more.
I
it's
understand.
difficult.
There's 3 things, there's 3 takeaways I've got, and the third one is OU's got to get stops on third down. If Texas has a 50% conversion rate, OU's going to lose. If they have it down below 30 or 35%, OU's going to win. That's to me, that's one point.
Well, good.
The first one, though, is Kyler Murray. If Kyler Murray plays like Kyler Murray, OU will win.
Well, there's no reason to think he won't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's done it his whole career.
Yeah.
From high school through
Never
his
lost
first
a game
few
in high
games.
school.
Yeah.
This guy's special. This guy is really, really, really special. I think the fans realize that they got something they've never seen before. Baker was great, and I'm not saying Kyle was better, but their styles are different. His quarterback range is like 230.
Yeah, an unbelievable range. I mean, and Baker set a record last year at 190. And Kyler's got 230 so far in the first 5 games. The other thing is the running game. Now, you have said you don't think either team can win. Can run the ball on the other. But Kennedy Brooks, to me, might be able to get a few breaks, if he can get some creases.
And which the offensive line didn't give him creases all year long, so running the ball. So against good teams, so we'll see. I don't feel confident about it. Now,
I'd like to, yeah.
I think now, Lincoln Riley, at least 10, 11 times, call running plays for Kyler Murray. He is your biggest threat running the ball. Not even close.
And he's the one that they can't account for.
Right.
Texas will not be able to account for him because they'll have everybody
you run
in the
zone
gaps.
read, you run some offense, and I'm sure Lincoln is a brilliant offensive coach that Texas hasn't seen plays that are going to be called in the Cotton Bowl this year yet.
The funniest thing about this week's press conference, Cale Gundy filled in for Lincoln Riley, and they asked Cale, who's going to call the plays if Lincoln can't make it Saturday? He goes, I'm getting him medicine right now. So that's everybody's plea to you, Lincoln Riley. Get well and be on the sideline.
And Lincoln even Tuesday night didn't do his radio show.
Yeah, he's not feeling well, but he'll be there on Saturday. And if he's there and he's calling the plays between he and Kyler Murray, they should have enough offensive firepower to get them where they need to be. All right, my guess is 35-17 OU.
I'm going to go 31-21 OU.
Okay.
It's a cover.
That's a cover. There you go. Take it to the bank. You'll be wearing diamonds if you listen to Al. He'll have it. I've got it 35-17. Anyway, appreciate it. Be sure and listen after the game for our post-game show. It's 15 minutes after every game. It's on Facebook Live. And watch us each and every Saturday, 10:30 a.m. on KSBI, Channel 52. That's going to do it for the OU Football Preview Show. We'll see you next time here on the OU Football Preview Show.